Now we're live. There we go.
Hello.
1 second. Here we are in New York City, and we're online with 12, 13 of our European contributors to MAINTENANT 14. They're all in Europe, and it's 7 o'clock there if you're watching, or 8 o'clock, or an hour earlier if you're in the UK. So wherever you are in Europe watching us, we're here in New York. It's still daylight. You've already lived a life we're going to be living, and we're going to be living in live streaming all day here, right here where you see us. We're going to be here for 3 different shows, 3 different Dada live streams celebrating our book, MAINTENANT 14, with a cover by Walter Robinson. And the cover is called These Are Our Children, because these items you see on the cover will be surviving us probably a lot longer than our children will. They'll be around even if humans aren't. You'll still probably see a McDonald's French fry in its same entity. So anyhow, this is the wonderful work of Walter Robinson, and he's a New York City neo pop artist, and he's fabulous. Check out his work. And in the background, if you see the 5th piece, it's golf clubs, which will also be here long past any of us. So that's our Dada.
What was our theme of this
Our
issue?
theme this past year for 14 was unsustainable shit, because that's what we're covered with. Unsustainable shit. Things that we put on this earth, the way that we live, it's all unsustainable shit, and we're going to have to be changing to continue this mad romp on earth, and for earth to continue.
Yeah.
So we've got wonderful, wonderful performers today. Tell them.
We've got Boni Joy from Switzerland. We've got Sam Dodson from the UK. We've got Goikoetxea from Spain. Lisa Marie from France/Sweden. Volodymyr Bilyk from Ukraine. Imanol Buisan from Spain. Becky Fawcett from the UK. Kusendila from Belgium. Béné and Fausto Grossi from Spain, and Syporca Whandal from Hungary. Please stay tuned, and let's get it started right away.
Okay, well, we're going to start up. Bring up Boni Joy. Hello, Boni.
Hello, Boni.
Hey, welcome to the 3 Rooms Press first Dada live stream of today. One of 3.
To be here. Thank you.
And you are the first performer, so you will forever, be in our, our memories and everything on this gala day.
Yay!
It's wonderful to see you.
For your life.
All right.
And there's your candle, huh?
Yeah.
Lit by a Prince match.
Yeah. Okay. I have some Prince matches. We have When Doves Cry and Purple Rain.
Yeah, great. Those are cool. That's very nice. So there are 2 different types of matches.
It's just one type of match.
Oh, okay, but you can call them either one. I got you.
Yeah,
that's okay. All right, so we're gonna let you go. Take it away. First performer of the day from the European superstars, the European Dada superstars, Boni Joy.
Yay!
Thank you. I'm coming to you live from Switzerland. I'm going to read 2 poems tonight, or this afternoon, for you. The first one is in the book. I'm really happy to be on this page with Lala Drona. It's a beautiful layout. The poem is The Information Game, and it's about technology, machines that are supposed to help us, what we've gained, and if we've lost anything because of it. And it's a pantoum. It's sort of a hypnotic repetition poem. The Information Game. In the future, the Internet of Things lies beneath the ancient earthworks, and the story of Stonehenge will be rewritten. Nirvana is not an air-conditioned office lying beneath the ancient earthworks. We mistake a cloud of pixels as a person. Nirvana is not an air-conditioned office. We keep our minds busy with our thumbs. We mistake a cloud of pixels as a person. The body is halfway between mummified and birdsong. We keep our minds busy with our thumbs, cross-reference things from nothing. The body is halfway between mummified and birdsong. We're reluctant spectators of data business, cross-reference relics from forensics. The habit apps hit our brains like pills. We're reluctant spectators of data business, crave a quick window of animal sounds. Habit apps hit our brains like pills. We chart the movement of the Rockaway Peninsula, crave a quick window of animal sounds. We sense where we are by previews of the empty center, chart the movement of the Rockaway Peninsula, mow the grass to reveal the plastic garbage. We sense where we are by previews of the empty center, geo-referencing our unique content. We mow the grass to reveal the plastic garbage in the future of the Internet of Things. Okay, and then my next piece is, I love reading horoscopes. I don't know if they help or not, but sometimes they make me feel better. And sometimes the language in horoscopes makes me feel very confused. I'm not sure what to do. So I used the language of horoscopes for this poem. Everything you need to know. Calm the hell down! This lunation will be sure to catalyze hidden knowledge and bring exciting opportunities to feel our way around stuff sandwiched between all that can be said. There are endless obstacles to work through, trined with a sudden and unaccountable piece of knowledge which will come out of nowhere. Since wisdom doesn't fit neatly onto one slice of sourdough, we have to go with what we can binge watch. With nowhere to go, like your indoor-only cats, you stare at the painted walls. If you doubt yourself in the dark, you'll have darkness, 2 indoor cats, and doubt. Your space can grow smaller. You must access your deepest thoughtlessness, explore your inner cat, talk to the unknown, and just discover the catch of the day. It's not a sign if we're riding in the second train car by accident. Number 2 is a balancing act that's never simple. The mystery is always bang in the middle of happy hour. We're living in an illusion of disconnectedness when all things are connected. When you blink, the cat blinks back. There was always an unknown future, except before we conjured fishy realness. Now, a collective snooze counteracts all of that. On Monday, when the sunbeams align with your various keyboards, it's time to swim in the 4 Forests Lake. Thank you.
Just up there. Yay, Bonnie! Thank you so much. From Zurich, Switzerland, all the way from Zurich, Switzerland. You can keep
home of
looking
the Cabaret Voltaire.
Home of the Cabaret Voltaire, which began the Dada.
Right.
The whole scene of Dada began right where you are. So that's fantastic.
Right.
So thank you so much. We're going to take you off the live stream now. You can watch on Facebook or on YouTube, okay?
I will. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right.
So now we have our next performer, Federico Federici from Italy, is sick. He had to be hospitalized, and he promised he doesn't have COVID-19, which is a good thing as long as he doesn't have anything else that's bad or fatal. But we wanted to, hear from the United States here, and where big farm rules. And drug prices are so high. We're the top of the game we want to sing him a little song to get well. So for Federico, if you're watching, or if anybody out there is also watching, here's for Federico Federici in Italy, who's in the hospital and who is going to come on right now and be on your screen, can't be there. So we're singing a good song for him from the US via the UK. So Boom, here I lie in my hospital bed. Tell me, Sister Morphine, when are you coming bound again? Oh, I don't think.
Federico.
Right, thank you. That's enough. Sister Morphine from Mick Jagger and Keith, who now lives in the U.S. So and Big Farm and Big Farm. So we're gonna bring up a real UK dude.
We're here.
We dropped off some reason.
For some reason, we dropped up, and now we're back.
We're
and now
back,
we're
and we're
bring
bringing up
your real UK person,
Sam Dodson.
Sam Dodson. Welcome, Sam.
Hey!
Hi.
Yay!
How are you?
And the wine. Hey.
Yeah.
Fill the wine.
All right.
Fill the wine. Very good.
Random poetry in this too.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something never before done.
All right.
Never done before. I'm going to do a quick collage. Oh, I'm still here. Everything else is dropping off. So I'm going to do a quick collage here, which is eliminating someone, and I think we could all do at the moment with the idea of eliminating someone. Possibly on November the 3rd would be the best date to eliminate someone, I think, to create an absence in America and this world. Right, so there's the first bit, which is creating an absence. So there, it used to be a person, and here's the person. It's always good to use great art, and also what you have is sometimes the random element of collage, which is one of the things that I love. Now, I'm going to do one of the Dada techniques of ripping something up, destroying something, and here we go with this. And I've got a visitor. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's Dada. So rip. Yeah, people keep entertaining me, and you just never know where these people, the spirits, are going to appear. They flourish in this house. I never quite know. My dolls have changed their heads in a rather bizarre manner. So right, okay. So here I have an absence of a person, and one of the tools of the trade is my cutting mat. And I decided, seeing as it's on my lap, I'm not going to use a scalpel, because. So the question is it the sound of her wings, or is it 24 hours? This is the thing. So it could be that, or it could be that. I'm going to use glue. I think that one seems to work for me. So never before done live collage, and I think I will have got it done in less than the allotted 4 minutes. And here's the glue. Glue never takes that long. And there we go. And you see, my cameraman's helpful too. You know, and this is a collage called The Sound of Her Wings. And largely it's a collage about absence and the random nature of everything. And if we can have the absence that we so need right now of one very stupid human being who was clever enough to get elected, can we have an absence of Trump. Here is a collage. I think that was in 4 minutes. I'm not quite sure. And here we go. Ta-da!
Yay.
All right, Sam, thank you so much.
Yay. Live collage. Who's ever seen that on a
It's a
Dada
first.
live
It's a
stream?
first on our live
a
stream,
It is.
and perhaps across the pond. Either way, a first. I think in a lot of different ways we've created a first. So you're a wonderful performer, Sam. We always love being with you in London, and hopefully in the near future we'll be there soon with a big absence.
And have a drink together one day.
Yeah, we will. We will. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know where.
Thank
You can hang on the live stream or just watch us. In fact, we're going to take you off the live stream, but you can watch us on Facebook or YouTube.
I know.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Take care, Sam.
See you, Sam.
All right.
Bye.
So I just wanted to say real quick from the Dada Manifesto about Tristan Tzara, who was in Zurich with Bonnie Joy. Anyhow, he said in the Dada Manifesto of 1916 or 18, that was written, I write this manifesto to show that people can perform contrary actions together while taking one fresh gulp of air. I am against action for continuous contradiction, for affirmation too. I am neither for or against, and I do not explain because I hate common sense. So we're here right now definitely hating common sense because it tells us to act how we aren't.
Yeah.
And what we do is we come as we aren't. And we're so fortunate now to bring up our next performer, Fork Burke from Switzerland right now. She's coming to us from Switzerland.
Hey.
She wasn't able to join us, and I got down on my knees and
Thank you.
I was able to squeeze a few minutes out of her brilliant work and
You're
her.
unstoppable people.
Look at that face. Who would not want that on their live stream, their lives? So thanks so much for coming on, Fork. It's a pleasure to see you.
And we'll let you take it away.
I'm going to let you go and take on what you got, and we'll speak in a few minutes.
All right.
All right. The issue is beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm going to read my piece from the issue. I carved out the center of it. So it's named, unnamed. Named out. Our unconversation ancestor replacement. Replacement practice, all our of between practice, named all. Driven sub-speak. Named sub-driven, of named, and ready, driven, infinite. Replacement practice, all our between outspeak conversation, everything sub-bodies, everything infinite, everything ready. Ancestor A, named and unnamed. All our un-A bodies and infinite replacement speak, bodies, ancestor, out of practice. Ready? A conversation between. The other moved back, seeking some precise coordinate point. The length of time he is still to remain. I told you I would come. Expand the domain. Definition of self, ready to travel on. I are the bodies, word, and of M. The sacrifice of human spirit in the name of power. Dream without a shadow, without speak your name, relics from the house of bondage. Historical, be dream infinite. Here is an experiment that can be performed by anyone. His book is something of a historical survey. The words were smudged. Together form is significant. Something born into them. And all I had to do was press buttons and answers came out, smudged. All purpose becomes final cause, especially during this transitional period. I am, therefore it is. One part controls the other. Or suppose you are a singer, a source of emotional definition. What is sex? What is word? What is color? Who has never understood has done. And then I wanted to do from Approximate Man a quick cut up, live cut up. Tristan Zara. All right, go. Dada was a new form summer vegetable. In order to know such pebbles, children of the crystal movement itself, midnights measure a couple mounted. What does the outraged widow long for? And the eraser, prisoner, with the birds and the cool clouds, we try unheard of things. Broken grasshoppers, Mrs. Interruption, the disinterested man, blackened force people, sweet smelling morning like a blade of night, small stones. The fair, compressing, crumpling, regulated, nothing is hidden. Natural description, so obscure, poetry of today. Thank you.
Perspective.
Yay!
All right, way to go.
So glad
Thank you.
All right.
And good luck on the rest of your month, pushing your own book and all the work you've been doing.
What is the name of your book, by the way?
Yeah.
I will be different every time. Black Women in Beale.
Wow,
Right.
fantastic.
Wow.
Thank you so much for being you and putting that together and doing a fantastic contribution to MAINTENANT. We are inspired by you.
You can continue watching us if you'd like on the Facebook or YouTube, all right?
Okay.
We're going to take you off of here.
All right.
All right.
Bye. Okay. What do you
got?
So
now we have... we're going to try to bring Goiko up in a minute, but I just wanted to talk about the different, just the aspect of Dada. There's a world war going on, the Great War, 1916 when it began. Piles of bodies, corpses were there in the trenches, and the Dadaists were on either side and in neutral. It started in Switzerland in the neutral country with Hugo Ball, Tristan Zara, Hans Arp, Emmy Hemmings, but it went also to Paris with Man Ray, André Breton, Marcel Duchamp, Max Ernst, Francis Picabia, and then in Berlin on the other side of the war line. These guys are like saying, you're going to fight the Franco-Prussian War 50 years later, 40 years later again for no reason. It killed, 1 million people. Are you out of your mind? We got to change the world right now. In Berlin was George Gauss and Hannah Hoch and Otto Dix and Raoul Hausmann and Kurt Schwitters. These were all artists and writers that could not put up with this any longer, yet they existed on other sides of the line, of the war line, and then even in the neutral side, and yet they all created this scene, this Dada movement from that at that moment. And it's
it was mostly German pacifists in exile in Switzerland that started the Cabaret Voltaire, but the fact that the same thing happened in Paris at the same time was pretty amazing, and also in the United States. it's uncompromising rebellion and a revolution. That Dada is a revolution that's carried on to this day, not as Dada-ish, but Dada. It has to carry on right now. There's never been anything more Dada than the world we're living in now. And it's a colossal understatement to call Dada a living influence on art. It's not just an inspiration. In many ways, it defines what art is now.
Yes,
there you go.
I agree, and it's time. We basically stand by the anti-war tenet, and of course, save the planet right now with this issue, our thematic. But we bring together in this issue 256 people from 33 countries and 6 continents, and make one voice, as I said earlier, that one breath of air.
Yes.
For our unsustainable bullshit this year.
And one of our pieces that we have in this book is from a
wait. We got to try Goiko.
Okay, okay. We're gonna go with Goiko next.
Yeah,
actually,
and then Volodymyr, you'll be up next, and we'll show your thing because you got to try Goiko. Mike, keep trying. Goiko, bring him up. Bring up Goiko.
Hi, Goiko.
See. He's not working. The stream, the stream won't work.
Technology
Goiko.
Doesn't always work everywhere. But
listen to me, everybody out there. Go to Goiko. Go to his page.
Yeah, and what would be so nice
is
because we love Goiko so much from Spain. We want you to purchase your copy of Maintenance 14 to see Goiko's work for yourself.
We are 3 Rooms Press. I'm Peter Karloftis. That's Cat Georges.
Okay. And, so that means we are going to go to Volodymyr.
We'll keep trying. If Goiko comes back and is moving, we'll bring Goiko back.
If you see this, you see this right now, which is...
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Hello, Volodymyr.
Can you hear me?
Welcome to the live stream. We can hear you well.
Banana onion. We're going to have Volodymyr unpeel this banana onion for you live, and he will tell you all about it. So, Volodymyr, take it away.
Okay. So I'm going to take my timer. Okay, so the poem you've just seen is from a series called The Tenants Crusade. It's a combination of classic Dadaist collage and much more modern lettrist and situationist technique called the Tenants. So what I'm doing is taking out some public service announcement posters and advertisements and taking some typographic elements such as words and some rectangles, the dots, and composing new poems out of it. So that's how it works. And it's so it's a form of recycling of bullshit that is overabundant in this world. So the poem you just seen is goes like this. It's banana, onion, moo, Aztec lobster, matza, halo, say moon, beige smile, sigh. And then I did another version of that poem, which recombined the letters from the words used in that poem into another one. And it goes like this. Tondo, noni, nunu, bonbon, ambesh, mada, shock, sisu, slubber. So that's like a diptych of banana onion. And then we have another of the Tenants Crusade poems. One of them goes like this. Oot, ack, akun rancid, pop, windows, tie bone, dirty onion, smile rumble, ragtime hum. Okay, and another one. Soraka zonk, cockit non-dense, cocoa whisker, flips a tilt, pastry staccato, educated zebra rasp with sculpt hippo potter. So that's going to be it for the Tenants Crusade poems, and I'm going to read one poem in Ukrainian. And since probably none of you knows Ukrainian, it's going to sound like a very good, fine-tuned sound poem. Here it goes. Японський опис ліктя, погорожі, руки, все. А, ні. Розмовляючи назад, далі йде. Невідомо добре, лише секунду, балет, вуса, дуга, шумно. Мозок цілком зовні жінка, палючий в межах, ураган. Коло бродять, капелюк спокій, рис у пісні. Кан, жужі, стрибок, м'ясо. Сморід не з'їсть вщерть, лящ, каламуть белькотить. So it's a poem that starts with a description of an elbow in Japanese, and then it goes in a more or less Dadaist mishmash of images. It goes from reminiscent of Dali's mustache, doing a ballet, and then it turns into a woman, and then Tornado takes it out, and then there's a hat that just lays around, and there's an ocean that tears it all apart. So it goes like that. Okay, so we still have 3 minutes, so I'm gonna read another poem in Ukrainian. Корове око рокотить, корить те, картає й вартує, мукає й ме. Вилиз клячний, палькою вніс, о. Коліна звили хмару, крок поміж, жаско. Затулені борсуються, гріють повіки. Рокіт, тик, Дорода камінь па, сейки дзиж жене, геть око, тупотить до вирвениця. Подув, тремтить гирій, ніяково, вовко. Крок, кріп занурився. Юн мруж, торох дибки, рик, товт. Красна притоплець. Вал, флип, дзив, зазуб, пруб, ова. Верх варений шишок підборіддя, тьой. Кане чупно, жапне скелю, ляво. Вона койот, вщерть, дедалі ніць, пусте. Okay, that's gonna be it. I'm done. Peter, take it over.
Great.
Hey, Volodymyr,
thank
you so much. It's so nice to see you face to face after all these years. You've been in the journal for quite a few years.
Yeah. How long it's been? Like 8 years, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. So that's a long time in artist life. And it's one day we'll be together face to face. I know that.
Yeah, I hope so.
And thanks for reading in Ukrainian. That's what we're doing right here. We're making all of that work, one breath of air, and it's ours. That's how we can still exist. We can't subside, maybe, or maybe they say we can't subside, but we can. Here we are doing it. So
that's right.
Thank you so much for joining us, and just stay on, and we'll hang out later if you're still on. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Okay, I think it's time for Cat. So, and the good thing is we have everybody in a row from here. We're going to go with Imanol, Becky, Béné, Fausto, and Syporca. We'll all be in a row. We're all on here. And so we've got everybody on, and we will be going in that order.
And if Goiko comes back, we'll try to get him on.
Try to get Goiko up. But anyhow.
All right. So I'm going to read a poem from the late, great Scott Whandal, who's been in almost every issue of MAINTENANT. All ages permitted. The earth got buried about 10:15 this morning. It's been pretty far gone for months, squeaking things no fit ears could possibly handle. This morning, a priest was sent for. None could be found. They were all over the solar system, bringing God's word to Mars and Jupiter. Chris Rock said tonight that it's not the word, but the context in which it is used. The earth could have used some morphine. None could be found. All the Wall Street CEOs got the last of it. Wall Street starred Michael Douglas. Main Street was written years before by Sinclair Lewis. Can you name some other streets? Easy, Sign, Dead End, Della. The earth could be a zombie extra in a new George Romero flick. Something needs to die if it's going to be reborn. Rebirth might be the thing. None could be found. The warehouse ran out. Somebody's head no doubt will roll in the middle of the square. If you can't find a square, make a circle. All ages permitted with valid proof of a local address. Forensic blood spatter experts standing by. The earth will not be televised. That damn camera sees too much. One of these days, a day off. I live in anything that will have me. Siphon ongoing night. The earth knows it's got direct deposit. The bank's address just keeps changing. All right, that was by Scott Whandal. the late, great Scott Weinberg. And now we are ready to move forward. And we have
Marie, so I gotta
we have our second half of our show here. We're going to start with Imanol Buisan. So wait, from Spain. So please,
I'm coming back in.
There's Peter.
If anything goes wrong, all you have to do is go 2020.
It's all 2020's fault. All right, so Imanol Buisan, take it away.
Bring him up. Hi, Imanol. Good to meet you.
Hi, everybody.
Such a pleasure.
All right.
All right.
We're going to have you go ahead and go, and then we're going to try to get Goiko on and then Lisa Marie. So please welcome Imanol Buisan.
Thanks to everybody for the festival. I'm here because I am in the book with this piece. I wanted to show this. This is the artwork that it is in the book, and I wanted to explain not literally the piece because I prefer that everyone thinks about what is it, but I want to explain a little about how I work with this. For me, the collage is not like a part of another art, and you use that for make better or use another stuff like materials in the collage work. For me, it's an art in itself, and I wanted to explore the collage. So I started to investigate in abstract collage, and I wanted to understand the paper, the material, as an ink. So I started to explore this, and I ended find the way to cut, to find textures, and don't use it the shapes and the specific connotation that has the original material. So when you bring it to the paper, to the final artwork, you have another thing that is not related with the original content. Doesn't matter if you talk about the word, doesn't matter if you talk about an IKEA magazine, doesn't care. And this is the way that I work with this and with my collage. And it is called The Lambden of the Apocalypse. And I think, I don't know if you can understand the same idea that I have when I create it, but because I pretend to let you feel free to enjoy it and to think about whatever you feel with that, because it's not a close meaning. But I understand as the human being as a not good species for the universe, and always trying to make the same thing with a new envelope, or the same thing with a trick that they will send to you as a new thing, as a better thing, but at the end is the same shit. At the end, the best way for the world is that the human die, because I don't believe in the human care. And this is all the explanation. I don't want if you can see more other collages, so I need to talk more about the piece or whatever. Okay, I show. I don't know.
Love
yeah, Imanol, beautiful. I love your piece. And we're
Sorry for my English. Sorry for my English.
No.
You're good.
There's
You're
no
perfect.
reason for you to be sorry, and we're here together, and your ideas are definitely getting across to people all over the world. So just sit and feel good about that, and you don't have to take anything away from that, because no one here will do that to you, right here and now. we're proud to be sitting with you here on this screen, and so interested to hear your ideas and that. So
we love your ideas
yeah.
behind your art too. It's great to hear. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And I just wanted to show again, this is the piece we're talking about. It's on page 40 of the delicious MAINTENANT 14, which is available to purchase directly from Three Rivers Press if you wish. So thank you so much. I love your explanation about it and your thoughts about that. Thank you. Okay.
We're putting up the banner now. Buy your copy from us. Take care, Imanol. Thank you so much.
Bye. Okay.
All right. So there's the banner. He's not moving. There's the banner. So look below, threeroomspress.com. Product. Okay, so we're going to bring up our dear friend from the UK, Becky Fawcett. She was here with us in New York, and here she comes. And Becky, so good to see you. And take her off mute.
She's on mute.
Okay, she's not on mute.
We can't hear you.
You're on mute there, but
can you speak louder?
There you go. Okay, yes. Becky Fawcett, and we performed with her in London quite a few times at the Horse Hospital.
Yay.
So,
here she is.
What am I next? Oh, is it not working? Hello? Hello? No.
You're good.
You're perfect.
You're up.
Okay.
Amazon is actually target, so I thought I'd get started on Amazon now. There's a woman called Elizabeth Holmes in America who ran a company called Theranos, which was fake. It was post-truth. She's really, really surreal. She's quite Dada. Post-reason, post-knowledge, post-everything. So I thought I'd do a poem about her partnering up with Jeff Bezos at Amazon. So here we go. The Wish Fulfillment Center. Hi there, worthless minion. Why not work for Amazon in a fast-paced, action-packed logistics job at one of our wish fulfillment centers? I invented the Wish Fulfillment Center. A wish fulfillment center? Yes, a wish fulfillment center. Deep down in the Wish Fulfillment Center, you'll find a vast parcel warehouse that beats the rest. There's no need for windows. Who wants to look outdoors? Alone in a metal cage, you'll stand, which is grand for you anti-social folk. A huge clunking robot comes to you, not the other way around, and thrusts a tower of packages at you. You'll never stop once you're hired. Oh, how exciting, you say. You better keep the pace, no matter how tired, for the world needs its plastic crap yesterday. Such are the ways of the Wish Fulfillment Center. Don't panic. Don't ever panic in a wish fulfillment center. There's not time. You've got to process that parcel, and you have 9 seconds to comply. And I'll count you down so you know. 8 seconds to comply. 7 seconds to comply. 6 seconds to comply. Oh, this will be fun, for sure. You have to process 300 boxes an hour. And it's better to be busy in the Wish Fulfillment Center. With electrodes I invented strapped to your head, they'll shock you for every second lost, sending punishing volts to jolt right through you. There'll be a never-ending torrent of orders that swamp the warehouse floor, and all-seeing eyes will spy on your every move at the Wish Fulfillment Center. Feet will swell, hearts will pound, eyes will be too blurred to see, and a never-ending fatigue. Oh, what's that you say? Your bladder is full. No matter. No need for toilets here, not at the Wish Fulfillment Center. Catheters and colostomy bags do that. Pipes and hoses empty your guts into a cesspit. And so I can test your body fluids. No need to stop for drink or for food. The workers each have a feeding tube with saline drips in both arms. At the Wish Fulfillment Center, all is calm. All is calm. You see, there's no need to leave the Wish Fulfillment Center. You'll sleep, strapped into your designated cage. You stagger, sweating, never stopping, for the world needs its plastic crap yesterday from the Wish Fulfillment Center. Blessed be the Wish Fulfillment Center, and you'll always be smiling as electronic fish hooks I invented pull your lips up. And while you hear the big fat managers play golf outside and you wish you could ride off in their cart, remember you can't. Your wishes do not count. Not at the Wish Fulfillment Center. End of transmission.
All right. Your performances are always so memorable. You know, I still go Saturday night, Saturday night, Saturday night. I still do that. She is the real Becky Fawcett.
Thank you. That was incredible. That was insane. It was beautiful. All right.
Stay on with us and watch. We're going to bring up, do we have anything to say, Duchette, or should we go to the next person?
Let's go to the next person.
Lisa Marie, we're going to bring up Jarlborn. She does, here she is. I've got her. We're going to bring you up, Lisa Marie. How are you? Are you in Sweden or are you in Paris?
Hi. Is this,
hello?
I'm in Paris.
Yeah.
Shall I
Okay,
turn
good.
off?
Good.
I'm really sorry. I thought it was at 1 a.m. I was out jogging in the park.
No, you're great.
It's okay. You're not any longer, so you made
Perfect. All right.
Red. I'm glad I made it.
I'm glad you did. So we met here in New York, and you do your Love magazine, and now you're back in Paris, and you're on our European superstar Dada live stream. So it's wonderful to have you. And so take it away, Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie.
Listen, just because since I don't have the magazine, are we okay? It's Le Divan du Monde. That's the poem that we used, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I just had to double check.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye. See you in a minute.
See you. Everyone. I don't know. I also have a drawing in the magazine, I think, but I'm not sure since I haven't received it. So I'll just read you the poem I have in there that I hope I'm not, making a mistake here. So excuse me, everyone, for being like absolutely red. Since I was in 35 degrees Celsius.
This is your poem and also your drawing. This spread.
Lovely.
Next door. Oh, it's me. George.
But there's your piece. See, we used your drawing. Pull it this way.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's great. Yeah, self-portrait.
Yeah.
That you used it.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
My poem. Here we go. Le divan du monde. The Paris night is full of endless bullshit and empty laughs, and no one remembers when Anaïs Nin tried to make something beautiful with her tiny hands. This fantastic chaos of bullshit feeds on endless consummation, Consummation of shit. There to keep us feeble and poor and always hungry for more. Everyone on this street is a whore and a hypocrite about it. I wish I could be as certain of things as a man. And I wish not, for there are things they don't understand. I don't value success. I hate it. I hate it because I envy it in others. But I secretly don't want it for myself. I want to remain outside. You're on a shelf. As soon as you're bought, you're sold, and what was priceless has no value anymore. Is there nothing left to do but regret the past? And forget that you are thinking fast. Being a woman in the midst of this psychotic reality makes me a pessimist and a cynical and an ungrateful person. I'm not even fun to hang out with anymore. I'm just uncertain. The hypocrisy of being happy about working my life away pisses me off. You didn't do anything. They told Chinaski when he was fired again for having enough. I gave you my time, he said, and walked away from the living dead to continue his troublesome but free living. I'm like you, Bukowski. I'm fucking tired of the giving. I want to be free to dream my day away, or at least to recall that I am living. I see and I hear all you men, how you play and you play, how you always have something you have to say. And I come to see you again and again, and I cheer you on in my way. But really I dream of going one day, of going insane and renouncing this frame of ridiculous matter of life, the ghost of sex that haunts every room, and visit the dead that live on the moon. Visit my brother who refused to adapt to the norms of this shit society. Society as a whole, that dug a hole in me. I don't want to have to live the way I have to be. I was fire, now I'm dust. I was metal, now I'm rust. I was bread and now I'm crust. I was winning, now I'm bust. That's it, guys. Sorry, I kind of fucked it up.
Don't be sorry, you didn't fuck anything up. What's fucked up is the world, not us.
Yes.
The world is fucked up. We're beyond that now. We're creating our creations. We are not fucked up. That is fucked up.
I wish I had time to practice. I'm like,
perfect.
Next time you'll do better.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, definitely will. Now get some makeup on and shit. This is like too much the real me, guys. I want to have your outfits on.
How come you didn't get your book? What happened? It should have gone to your address there.
I haven't got it yet. I asked you guys to wait until I got back to Paris.
Oh, maybe we didn't send it.
Because that was the way, you know.
We'll mail it to you now. Thank you so much, okay?
Thank you.
It's so nice to see you guys.
Good to see you. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. All right, here we are. We're the Swamediums now. We've changed from silver hair to Swamediums. We know everything. We're Swamis and mediums.
Right.
So,
and we have a few more performers.
Three more performers. We have Béné from Brussels, Fausto from Bilbao, and Syporca from she's in Budapest. So 3 Bs. We got Brussels, Bilbao, and Budapest.
All right.
So how about that? Whoever had 3 Bs like that.
Welcome now.
We're gonna bring up now Béné, Kusendila. Thank you so much. And it's that hot there, 90 degrees.
Absolutely, we broke yesterday's record.
Oh
unbelievable.
My gosh.
Unbelievable. Yeah, and I used to have 3 Bs. Béné from Brussels in Belgium.
Yay! You have 3 Bs before the other 2.
Yay!
Now I belong 4 Bs.
Béné, so nice.
So nice to meet you.
Okay.
And it's so wonderful to have your work in our book.
Yeah.
So we're going to let you take
it away
on and give it to the audience and because they need us right now. Believe
Right.
me, everybody needs us.
Okay.
I'm just going to perform 4 haikus, 2
Go back.
or 3 lines, and 1 small poem. Can you hear me? Okay. Tribute to social media and nights full of existential angst. Sad, I ponder on where I am, the life I'd lead if I Instagrammed. However small comments may mostly sound sense be recalled. And this is the one that I wrote yesterday, but tonight it's even hotter. 89.6. The weight of a night like this falls mid-September. What's a girl to share when her earth's unheard of and warmth, no words to spare? The next one is a small poem, and it's about being in a season of change, which we all are, and about betrayal. And I'm sure that over there in America, you sort of must feel that. Although the betrayal is real, you can either stay in the victim mode, or you can remember that we have a light that shines in the dark. So this is Dawn. Dawn has been betrayed by the sun, who's moving over to the side of the moon, shining in the dark. Dawn came ugly crying. Dawn came crying as she confessed the sun had decided for him to pass his time's worth. He felt it best to give Earth a rest and clouds in silence. Though I can't forget this afternoon, his shine and music that befell the other end of your sky dawn. For moon to remember him by, on moons every cloud 9, and for me inside to remember, come dark, when you hide his fire in a crevice of your shrine, and solemnly dawn, your misty mornings all rise and stand for the colors of November. And then here's one more haiku. Quiet piles up. Hey, muses. Tacit verses, pyres burn. I fire one more word. I think I've still got time. So I'm going to read part of a freestyle that I did last month. If I find the lyrics, that would be great. I'm touching on Breonna Taylor. I'm touching on the race war and the feelings that we all have. And I'm touching on COVID-19. And I'll start there because otherwise it's an 8-minute poem. When COVID got real, so that we, for a decade, shelters could not stay open after winter. Come March 2020, in 48 hours, the streets of major cities got cleared of the visible disease that plunges men, women, children into the most somber corners no dog deserves to sit in. We stayed inside, caring for the lives of strangers, apart from those refugees who crossed borders, endangering the lives of French and Dutch families, fathers and mothers, for their freedom first, in their hunger and thirst for a pint. Air pollution dropped. Friends and I lost our sound and lighting jobs, but most of us still got to work or get to hang with our inner circle. Then, when we ventured out, young birds hopped onto us because they had not yet heard humans are negligent and dangerous. Well, we weren't. We enjoyed the marvelous company of these wild and free. Now we felt, in truth, how we'd been kept in zoos. And the new normal It's not about masks, nor chasing for clues as to why. Why we need friction and shells endure pain in sheltering the frictured until they've become gems. The new normal is turning around what burning out we already felt was upside down. We put our loved ones in homes as time to care ran through our hands and out of time. The absurd we undertook to work so we could look out for ours and theirs, but ours in those homes were left to themselves. Half of our working days spent on tech so the state could care. Those people don't, when more goes into buying fighter jets than a safety net for our vulnerable and eldest. We are tired of your excuses, division tactics, pointing fingers. Pay us what you owe. More than most, it is our money you own. Why do you chase power and recognition when our unknown nurses, doctors, binmen, shopping assistants, teachers and ITers, mail and package deliverers proved they are the ones who kept our society turning? At the center of, wait, what center are you talking about? Caught up in election talk, you have long left behind what is right, and that is the essence of us. The night kisses of our children we feel we steal. Slowly, we despair as to how to protect them if it wasn't for, please, think of a day one, a real one you're feeling. Leave their name here and stay grateful so you'll attract the abundance you, I, she, they, he lay awake at night praying for. Thank you. May it show in our deeds we know who you all are. We're in this together. Only about 1% can get out alone better. We must gather and cherish every kind person brave enough to weather accusations of being soft. Your kind persistence today is the ultimate rebellion. And yes, please don't cancel yourself as mistakes will be made. Why do we need friction and shells endure pain? In sheltering the frictioned, we're all becoming gems. Thank you.
Thank you, Béné. It's so nice to meet you. Are you involved with Philip Meersman and our all our friends there in Brussels?
Yeah, but he's been busy these past 2 days. Well, this weekend he was busy with the festival.
Him and Lizette and all of that, everybody, and
Marina Kazakova.
Good. Well, we're proud to have your work in our book, and thank you for performing with us on our live stream. So if you want to stay on, and we'll see you later. Okay.
Okay.
We'll later. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna. Where'd you go, Kat? You're off the screen. Now we're gonna bring up our dear friend from Bilbao, Fausto Grossi.
Fausto.
And we performed with him in Berlin and Brussels and Bilbao. So with the 3 B's, and he's a wonderful man. And I'm going to just bring him up and not talk to him now. We'll talk to him afterwards, and we're going to give him the performance of Fausto.
Please welcome Fausto.
Hello from Italy. I am retired man, and I am having rest and good time in Italy. You know, so I'm going to read something for you all. So, ladies and gentlemen, my hope is your hope. Your wish is my wish. My joy is your joy. Your needs are mine. My dreams are your dreams. I know, as a president, I am working for it. You don't worry about anything. I will do it for you. You just enjoy. Okay.
Hey, Fausto!
Wow.
Are you really in Italy?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Wow. Whoops.
I am.
Well,
You know.
you're on a holiday or just?
Yes, yes. I will go back to Bilbao on 21.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. So good.
I'm fine.
It's so good to see you. Even only half of your face. Even half of your face is good to see. So,
Okay, I will.
Poet, performance artist, and pizza maker.
And pizza.
He's a wonderful pizza maker. He has a pizza shop.
We'll take it off the 2020.
Right.
Ah!
Very good, Fausto.
Thank you.
Stay on if you can, and we'll talk in a little while. We're going to bring up our final performance.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hello, and we're.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for joining
here
us
at the 2020 International Virtual Dada Festival.
This
European session number
3, European Session 1, European Dada Superstars, Session 3, Part 1. So it gets confusing, but don't let it.
But we have
a final performer from Budapest, Hungary. Her name is Syporca Whandal. And we're
Hi everybody, hi. I'm Syporca Whandal from Hungary, and I welcome all of viewers of Three Room Press. My work can find in MAINTENANT on the page 44, here is. And I read my concept of this work. And first of all, I apologize my Hungarian English pronunciation, sorry. The image model is an icon of plastic idealism, the lie of the pragmatic answers of the material worldview, the frustration of the techno-capitalism. The lifestyle of self-actualizing ego trip involved garbage that man and his environment can become if they renounce humanity and humanism. The picture doesn't ask questions, don't give answers. I believe the unorthodox sacral order and its confrontation give it range. The image starts from a photo. It's a portrait of a woman, and I distort that with the large eyes and mouth, loading to the distortion of the idealized beauty industry. I put on this layer symbols that date from the 20th and 21st century absurd symbols for me. I'm thinking here of statistical graph, army, and the principle against of one another. Chewing gum, plastic bag. The plastic icon beauty created in this way as an advertising medium and values. It's showy and degenerately simple at first glance it demands. At the second glance it gets bored. The key hangs like a piercing in her or maybe in his eyes, symbolizing the illusion of self-realization as a mirage in the mindset of the modern man. The result portraits show the impact of unsuccessful, failed historical and social events of today's people. And now I show a face striptease for you. It's a transformation of me. It's a transformation of people, and it's a transformation of nation. Here I am, and amen, for every Dada artist forever. Thanks for your attention.
Yeah.
Whoa, all right.
Wow.
Where's that hand, Syporca? Put your hand up.
We gotta get
hand. Yeah, all right, okay. Wonderful. Wonderful performance. And I love your artwork as well. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of your artwork. And so let us wrap things up. I'm going to put you on the side, and we'll bring everybody up in just a second and say goodbye. Stay on. So,
okay.
Hello, everyone. This is almost the end of our final, our first of the day. Today's September 15th. It's still Tuesday, I think, even over there in Europe. So it's Tuesday, September 15th, and this is our session 3, European Dada Superstars Part 1. Part 2 of the European Superstars will be next week on Wednesday, the 23rd at this same time. So tune in again today at 7 p.m. here, NYC, for our Part 2 of East Coast.
In
and
just
then
5 hours.
5 hours.
5
and then
hours.
3 hours, 2 hours after that, 3 hours after that, we'll be doing our West Coast show
Which
on
will
this very
Which will
day.
include a person from Argentina as well.
That's right. That's in the East Coast of Argentina.
Right.
So
here we're gonna welcome everybody back to the screen for one more thing,
okay.
and just to say goodbye to everybody.
Yes.
So
Bring everybody up.
Oops, Fausto's out, and so hello and thank you all. Not everybody's still around, but thank you all for being here. And
thank you
to our people who are left.
Wave bye-bye to everybody.
Dada lives, and thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for joining us, okay?
See you back on Facebook and YouTube in 5 hours. So have a great day and enjoy your COVID reaction.
Okay, we're going